This week, Chloe's car's got a BJ. I don't use traction control, and David's got an actual truck job again. So, let's strap down, let's strap in, and let's do this.
This is Just Another Trucking Podcast.
So, I am technically a giant. Well, not technically a giant. Technically a Viking, should I say? Because my mum and my granddad have both got something with their hand, and I'm probably going to get it as well. And it's called Axe Hand, and it is like an actual thing from the descendants of like the Vikings. So I do actually have Viking blood in me. That's
Whoa.
Genuinely, yeah.
No, you can't just get something called Axe Hand. Surely that's getting something from throwing axes. You don't do that.
It's something to do with like the way that your hand, like it'll start kind of curving up, or I can't remember what it is exactly, but your hands does something, and it's called Axe Hand. And so I'm trying to find a picture of this shit.
You're going to find a picture with somebody with an axe as a hand.
That's exactly what I found.
Wow, you know, this is the first time I think all three of us have been here in like over a month. It's been like a month and a half. Meaning, in other words, Chloe hasn't recorded in such a long time. Not that she wasn't available every time. There's been situations, you know, where
it's just it wasn't all my fault.
I think I wasn't there one time and you decided to go a different time, and then it just didn't work out.
Didn't work.
You know, it seems that
this time of year, isn't it?
We struggle with August recordings. July recordings, whatever, summer recordings, because that's the time when people are visiting. We're doing stuff. We're like, we can't always to get three people together at the exact same time around the world to be able to do this. You know, it needs to be during the school year. So I feel like summertime is when we need to revamp our show in a way of.
Maybe we'll just have a summer season off.
Just quickly, I found it, and I'm going to try and pronounce this.
I've just found it as
well.
It's called
Dupuytren's contracture, basically where like one or more of your fingers become permanently bent in a flex position, and it's like it's like a, I don't know. It's
like
a Viking
David's
thing.
showing you.
Well, my baby finger, my pinky finger has got a curve to it. That's mainly because I split it open, and when the stitches got in, it just
that's slightly different. I don't think that's a Viking thing at all.
Just slightly. It's more of an Irish thing, an Irish thing falling off a chair. I had my T-shirt over my knees while I was sitting down in front of the TV, and my sister pushed me a little bit, and I couldn't get my. Pushed me while I had my T-shirt over my knees, and then I couldn't get my balance, and for some reason my finger split open because
that's so random way to do your finger though.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that there was blood everywhere. I'm like, what is going? It didn't even hurt that bad. All I know is just the stitches hurt way more than what it was. But anyway. So
like a full-on injury, you don't know you've done it until you're like, oh my god,
right? Like you look for the blood, like why is there blood?
And then your arm's hanging off. You're like, oh, well that explains that.
Have you ever broken? Have you guys ever broken something on your body, bones?
I've only ever broken a toe.
Okay, so there's a toe. You broke a toe.
Yeah.
Tom?
I broke my hands recently.
Recently?
Yeah.
Did I know this? I don't remember you were going around in the cast.
No, it's just Well, I say this. I also as well. I have fractured my thumb as well recently too.
Ooh.
When I couldn't. We were doing something stupid, and we were tipping skips in the back of my truck, and we were doing it with a crane. And so we were kind of tipping it, but we had to kind of, because there was like 3 skips going in the back of this truck. I needed to make sure that they kind of tipped over in the right way, so that all the stuff kind of fell in such a way that I didn't have to kind of grab it and smash it down and do stuff like that. And so I was on the edge of the truck watching the stuff going in, and I'd kind of get down before all the stuff started falling in time, and I saw it starting to go. and I was like, oh shit, there's a load of wood coming towards me. And I tried to jump off in time, and it didn't. And as I was going down, I then felt a fucking massive bit of wood slam on my hands. And I was like, yeah, I've definitely broken that. That's definitely fractured. So, yeah. And I've also found out as well at work that a fracture does count as a workplace injury, and that does need to be reported. Unlike what I thought. I was like, well, it's not actually broken, so it's fine. No, a fracture counts apparently. So who knew?
I've never broken anything. I don't know how I haven't, but I've sprained a lot of stuff.
I've never until recently, and I've had 2 in like less than a year.
My ankle, I think I've told you, my ankles just dislocate now. They don't even twist anymore. They just pop out.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I was at my brother's the other day, and it randomly, we're playing with Logan, and it just randomly popped out. But for the first time ever, it got stuck out. As it does? Yeah, it just popped out. But it got stuck, and so I just twatted it back in. But it was on the floorboard that my brother's foot was on, and my brother felt everything, and he freaked out.
Yeah.
Was like, oh my god, that was the most horrific thing I've ever seen. I was like, it's back in now, it's fine. I mean, there was a bit of crying. I'm not gonna lie, it freaking hurt.
What, from him or from you?
Both. But then his girlfriend comes running and go, what's happened? What's happened? She just explained. We explained, and she's like, oh, I fucking love that sort of stuff. I missed it.
Why is it like stuff like that is literally it's a love or hate thing? Either some people
really is. It's a hate and cringe.
Yeah. It makes me cringe because I know what it feels like, and even just thinking about it just gives me the shivers that it's going to happen. And I wouldn't even wear flip flops for the whole of summer. I've just been in trainers, high top trainers. I refuse to put flip flops on now because that's where my ankle just dislocates, and I'm not up for it. So there you go.
So like, is it dangling by the ligaments or what?
No, it just when it dislocates, it just locks. It just locks, and then I'm like, I have to like bail on the ground and then just punch it. It's great.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. When you get at my age now, I'm 45. I've got so many things wrong with me right now.
We're just so old.
Well, yeah, and I started playing soccer now as well, and the injuries are kind of coming back. But then I got this net. It's like a 10-foot by 10-foot net, and I put 2x4s all together, and it's a nice big square, and so I can hit stuff against it really, really hard, and it doesn't come flying back at me. So I can kind of practice my my shots or my passes or whatever. I'm basically trying to get my foot, my eye-hand coordination or foot coordination going, but I was like, I've realized too, I can actually hit a tennis ball against it and it doesn't go flying back. So I did a bunch of tennis and then my shoulder's fucked. It was like, and it didn't hurt. Then I did a bit of a roly-poly on the couch because that was part of the obstacle course that my son made. And all of a sudden, besides me hitting my back against the back of the couch, which was fine, it was just my shoulder. I can't do stuff with my shoulder now, and it really hurts. And I don't know what.
It takes so long for that shit to recover now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
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 I'm trying to do my own physical therapy, and it's just like hopefully I'll get on top of it,
Well, you know what? When I randomly hurt my knee not so long ago, just randomly walking through the kitchen.
Yeah,
that's right. It's still giving me jip. It's finally getting better, but it's still giving. That was like nothing. Like, we are getting old. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. And I won't stop playing soccer either. Like, as long as I can walk and run, I'm still going to do it. I did put myself in goal for a little bit, because I'm trying to be a good teammate, because nobody really wants to be in goal, and I was like, nope, that triggered my tennis elbow. All right, let's back onto the field again.
Yeah, but I don't know if goalie's any safer, is it? Because you have to dive and jump for the ball.
Yeah, you do. So it was more of a.
Though.
Huh?
Yeah, you can just sit and just be lazy for the whole thing, which is
nice. This is indoor soccer. It's different than outdoor soccer. Indoor soccer is a lot shorter. It's a lot.
It's dry.
It's a lot more. Lot smaller.
Thanks for that.
You don't take as much breaks. You're sweating buckets after 15 minutes or 20 minutes of the half or whatever it is, and I'm sweating buckets being in goal because you're constantly
the ball's constantly near you.
Yeah, you don't get to kind of take a break and lie down, have a cup of tea and all that kind of stuff. Outdoor soccer, I probably should do outdoor soccer. It's a lot less intense, because you're going from offense to defense right away immediately, and it's just it's difficult, but it's good. It's good cardio, like extremely good cardio, and I love doing it. But anyway, sorry.
I don't think I've ever I've thought about this and actually start to do some like sport as an adult, and I just
sound appealing.
Fuck, I just can't be bothered. We're gonna start going to the gym. Holy fuck, is that for the whole day or is that just for this session? David has just pulled out the single largest water bottle I've ever seen.
This is only 64 ounces. It's fine. And like if I hold it here, yes, it looks big.
What? Back up. What? How? It's how much?
It's 64 ounces.
What the fuck is?
It's a half a gallon.
It tells you how much to drink by what time.
Yeah. Well, is this backwards for you guys?
Sensible.
What's half a gallon in like normal English sizes?
A half gallon is about 2 liters. It's a common way to buy milk or.
No, that's great. Yeah. It's 2 liters. 2 fucking liters.
I don't get through all of it. I probably get through a liter a day. I should be doing a lot more.
Is it new, David? Is it new?
Is what now?
The bottle.
The bottle?
Yeah.
No, it's for 6 months. 6 months old. 7.
Oh, I thought you might have got it recently for a certain thing.
Are you not pissing through the night and fucking waking up every 10 minutes?
No, I don't drink that much. I'm not. I have it. I need to clear my system right now. All right. There's a reason why I'm drinking water constantly, because I need to actually clear it. Because I'm back truck driving again. I might get a UA test. Like it's not, like everything's legal. Like I'm prescribed and all that. It's just that I can't take my pills 3 days before I go into a truck because of
What pills?
What pills?
Oh, sorry. The Adderall. Adderall is a controlled substance. It's a controlled substance. But so. And it's not.
Even though you're allowed to take them, you're not allowed to take them.
As a truck driver, it's under different rules. Our companies, because basically it's cocaine, or meth, or you know what I mean. It's just it's
amphetamine.
Yeah, it's an amphetamine. So you can't have amphetamines and drive a truck. All right, because I'm not really a truck driver. I only do it once in a while. I just got to make sure that my system is clean before I actually start driving again. And
quite a few times recently.
Yeah, I've been working weekends. So I was supposed to work today, but out of habit, I took my pills on Wednesday and then realized, oh, shit, because it takes like 3 days for it to clear your system.
Yeah.
And so I kind of...
But so if it was in your system, what would happen?
Well, nothing would happen. It's just that if you get a drug test, if they ask you to piss into a cup...
But if you did get a drug test, what would happen?
It would show up that I have amphetamine in my urine.
What would they sack?
So, but do you not? Because I've had to do a series of drug tests recently, and so I know this shit. I've done fucking loads of drug tests recently because I've
done loads of drugs.
Oh, fucking
That's where you were going.
He did more tests than drugs.
So I can't discuss it. Like basically, I've got a special pass for something. I can't discuss what it is because of what it is.
I think you said this last time, didn't you?
You mentioned it already.
I mentioned this last time.
I don't know because I don't know how much I should have said because I had to sit down and fucking do courses upon courses, and like you're not allowed to have this pass. Like if you're out of where the pass is for, you are not allowed to have it on display anywhere at any time. And they'll show it to like you, like it's like fucking like they're serious with this shit.
Pass.
But apparently, people have like gone into the post office and tried to use it as ID, and that's a question that's asked. Well, I assume that by the fact that they asked this on the questionnaire like 5 times, are you allowed to go to the post office and use this? They only ask a question like that many times. If some
and what was the answer?
Bleep that one. If some fucker has gone in there. No, don't go into the post office and use it as ID. Don't do that shit. That's
Why
bad.
Would you need
That's
it
fucking bad.
ID?
I don't know. And it also says, well, like make sure like if you're on site and you take a picture, like for like the thing, but basically make sure that you have to hide it and all this. It's craziness. But because I've had to do like a load of drug tests, I've had to do like them for another for the work on the A66 that's just started.
Have you gone back through it again?
What we do?
Oh, you're on drugs. You can't do it for us.
Well, the first one, I said to them, he said, we're going to have to we'll do the mouth one where you have to kind of sit and you have to dribble. Have you ever done that one before?
No.
You have to sit and basically you've got to sit like this and like you've got to get slightly.
So you got to lean over.
Fucking disgusting. And you put this basically like it's this foam that they have on top of the microphones. And you put that in your mouth and you just dribble into this fucking thing. And like you sat there going, is this really my life? This is horrible. I fucking hate this.
Why do you have to dribble? Like you're not allowed
I don't know. It's the worst one. And they showed me this fucking dribble test thing with the A66. And I was like, there's no point in doing this because I know what the situation is. You're going to have to call someone in who does a different test anyways. And yeah, did I tell you about that test where the guy had to come out and he had to watch me piss?
Yeah.
Anyways, basically, I showed them the thing and they had to get some specialists out because it comes back as morphine. Like it's an opiate. And the same thing as the other one. Although it was a fucking... Whoever it was, they didn't... Like, did I tell you I nearly got sacked?
It sounds familiar.
Does it?
Yeah. I nearly... potentially nearly got... I got like a very...
the drug thing?
Well, so on my last one...
You could have got sacked.
I went in there... Well, no. I was... They called me and so they wanted me in for a meeting on Monday morning, first thing. So like
you did say something about this.
It was quite serious, and it was because
give them a heads up.
And thankfully, you know that sometimes they'll give you like a kind of a carbon copy of it. I kept it in my car, and thankfully I did because on there it said like it showed the prescription that I've got and all of that, all them details there, and showed that I'd done it. But the lab tech that was in the place hadn't written down that I was on it and I was okay for it. So all I got was basically I got this thing, and I genuinely think, well, it's either like quite a serious disciplinary or I was getting sacked, like, because it's serious. If it's a drug and like you're going into like highly sensitive places, well, you can't be fucking doing that shit, which is fair. That's fine. But when you've done everything by the book, but at the same time, I don't get what your company or like whatever the standard is there. Because
I don't know. I'm just presuming, and I don't even want. You know what I mean? I haven't told them I'm on it. It's just that I haven't worked. It's because I haven't been a truck driver in 18 months. Things I didn't expect.
Does it not say? Because in the UK, I don't know if it's. So these are mine, but I won't show too much because obviously. So it always has instructions on it. It always has instructions on it, and if it says "do not drink or drive" on it, and you drink or drive on it, then basically it's illegal to drink or drive on it.
Mine says don't drive unless you know how it affects you.
Meaning, well, that's fine then. If you know how it affects you, like obviously if you take it and then you go out drive the first day and you go fucking through through the barrier or something.
Meant to be driving technically on that then, Tom, or you got the go ahead?
No. So on mine it says if you feel sleepy, do not drive or use tools or machines. Do not drink alcohol, contains paracetamol, all that stuff. But basically, in a sense, it's exactly the same as what David's is, which is you can drive on it. Just make sure you're okay to drive. And obviously, if you overprescribe on it, so if I took like, for instance, 4 of them versus 2 of them, which is what I'm allowed to have, then I'm over the legal limit for what I should be taking for them. And the same thing as well for you, David. If you're allowed to take 1 and you take 2, well, you've taken twice what the prescribed dose is. But I can't. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, obviously it's different in America. But to me, I mean, do you not have like for something like that? I mean, my company obviously knows that I take.
My company doesn't because I forgot to mention it, and because I don't work for them hardly ever. You know what I mean? Again, it was been literally 18. More like 20 months. Wait, hold on. December 2023. So yeah, whatever. Around 18 months since I last drove, and I kind of forgot about it. I did ask Gemini. I'm like, hey, hold on a second. Am I allowed to take these? Hold on. So I'm on Adderall right now, and I'm a truck driver. Am I allowed to take these? I'm like, will they test for? Will they test for these? Yeah. As a truck driver in the United States under federal blah blah blah, you're not supposed to be on these and all that kind of stuff, and you could get fired and all the it's up to the company. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, like for all I know, it's fine. And like, yeah, you got a prescription, you're good. I don't even know. I didn't even want to ask. I'll ask another time. I was saying, like, hey, can I take these next time? What I mean?
Safe and just cutting it out for the
I just not right now because I just want to like make sure. But
have you enjoyed truck driving then, David? Have you enjoyed?
Absolutely. Sometimes I'd be looking down when I'm driving my car or whatever. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I used to do that. Holy shit. That's just, watching a truck drive by. I'm like, it's so boring. It's like, oh, you're away, And I got into the truck. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm like, I just literally kind of forgot what it was like to be behind the wheel. But then once I was behind the wheel, everything came back. I knew exactly where my hand went to flip the switch. I didn't have to look at anything. It just automatically did it when I needed to do something, and I knew what it felt like. And it was like I only took a couple of weeks off. I can't believe it was still there that much. How much I remembered, it was handy that it was the same truck too that I used. I think maybe there was another time I went a few months without driving, and it was a different truck, so everything was different. Even the camera, even the mirrors were in a different position. It was like, oh wait, I'm looking over here instead of here, But I loved it, and then when I started backing up, I was a little cautious. You know what I mean? So I kind of kept my jackknife going a little bit more than it should have, and so I got really close to the trailer I was backing next to on my side, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, that's fine. At least you're doing that, because you get a little nervous when you can't see that part of the trailer that when you're all jackknifed. But no, I loved it. I really enjoyed it. There was a few hiccups, especially because I was getting paid hourly. When I get paid per mile or per load, I don't like that. Even if I'm getting paid more, sometimes I just prefer to build. It's just more relaxing when you're getting paid hourly.
It's a lot more relaxing.
You know what I mean? Hourly. I feel like there'd be less truck accidents, and because people will be actually taking their proper breaks, or they'll go to the restroom. Last time I didn't even want to pull over to go pee, so I wouldn't drink that much, and so I hate pulling over. You know what I mean? It was just, I don't know, it was like effort. And now I'm actually working. Before I was just sitting in a chair looking at a road. And now I'm actually shifting, and I'm sitting in my parking brake. And I'm not getting paid to do any of this. Like, God forbid you got to put chains on your truck when it's snowing, because we don't get paid for that shit. You all know how much into the rent I get on that one. God, that is the most unsafe thing. We want you to do the hardest part of your job right now, but we're going to stop paying you.
Yeah, it is fucking bullshit, isn't it? Really, it does. I don't. It should be mandated, shouldn't it? That it is like that. It needs to be hourly, because there are a lot of bullshit pay where it's like these performance based ones. I mean, I will say I've there was a company that I worked for, and they were basically, they had it on a performance base, or it was like the profits, the truck and stuff like that. And I like the company, but it was such it was a black box thing where well, how do I know what the truck's making? You're not showing me that. And there's so many little and I don't know, it should just be a straight up hourly rate. This is what you're getting. There you are. There is no there's no if, buts, babies. There's no this fucking. But then again, that being said, there's at our spot, we've got a couple of guys that, one of which drives like fucking hell for leather. I do think, are you being paid by the mile? Because it's the only reason I can think that you're driving at fucking 60 miles an hour through a fucking 30. What are you doing? Just
chill. Why are you taking a gamble where you could get a speeding ticket and you're...
Oh, it's not even that. The spot he went through is the accident spot.
You used to be there's that been guy, Tom.
No, this is actually somehow. Actually. Well, but then again,
you can answer this question. Answer your own question. Why did you? Is it just because you wanted to get home really quickly and get through the day?
And again, but that was at that spot. That was the work culture. That was very much the culture of that place, where it was you got paid per load. and that's what you got paid. So
you want to
if
get
you're
more loads
much,
in to make more money.
That's what I did.
Exactly. If you're sat
I can understand that,
and doing fuck all, you're not making any money. You're not making any money for doing stuff like that. See, you want to be going. You want to be fucking hell for leather the entire way round, because the more you've got done, the more you get paid. It's as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Like, you just want to make more money. But like, I don't know. It's one of the things where when you get paid hourly, I just put my tunes on, just sit back. You know, I will say this week, right? You know is it Kyle and Peele?
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele, yeah. You ever seen
comedy show?
Oh, okay.
Yes,
American.
Have you ever seen the guy where he gets upgraded from economy to economy plus? Right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up economy to economy plus upgrade, and that's what it was like. Yeah. And I went from my 15 plate, and for a few days I got the 19 plate.
What does that mean?
Nice. So it's basically like a 2015 or 2019 plate. So it's still fucking like 19. So it's like still 6 years old.
Yeah, so you felt like you were extra important.
Oh, it was I got in it. The first thing I thought was that sketch. I was like, "Ooh, it's got." I was like, "Ooh, heated seats. Don't mind if I do."
a heated face cloth and
it's honestly
glass of champagne.
It's still beat up to fuck. But I also had a cab operated tailgate. It was lovely. I didn't have to get out on both fucking sides, lift the fucking crane up on either side.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, it was very nice. And the other thing was I could have my headphones at a slightly lower volume. It didn't need to be on the top volume because the truck is so fucking loud that all you can hear about it. Although I will say, do you know we were talking about the my truck going ding ding all the time?
I mean, you're in a DAF, it's always doing that all the time.
Yeah, but
I know you were going for a stage where it was going like that, and you're taking it in, and it was constantly doing it. It was.
Oh no, it was really bad. But he found the cable. It was behind the fucking exhaust. It was up on top of the gantry, and he saw a loose cable, and it was just that. That's all it was, and he's fixed it. It's been perfect as my truck. Been lovely.
It's so annoying when it's like so simple. Why can't it just be pinpointed on?
I know it is shit. It's always got
awful.
A truck related topic to talk about. So
are we allowed that?
I think we were already doing.
Oh, by the way, just quickly, hello. This is Just Another Trucking Podcast. I'm Tom. There's David and Chloe. Just realised. Well, how far into this are we? I have not introduced us.
About 20 minutes.
27 minutes.
Yeah.
27 minutes. Oh my god! Right.
Do you have that? Do you have your homework that I gave you? You had 24 hours to do.
Right. So, anyways, my topic that I was going to bring. This is one that we were talking about with Kel. Kel's there's a rumor, or there's a thing going around on the internet saying that the retirement age has been put up to 74.
From what?
Which but it's not. It's basically it's one of these rumors circulating, and it's all a load of bollocks basically. But I did have a look at it just to see, and by the time I get to retirement age, I'm gonna be nearly fucking 70 before I can retire. And I was just thinking, how the fuck are we supposed to do that as truck drivers? What am I gonna have to do with the last because. And also, the other thing I found out. I thought you had to be 55 before you had to start going for your 5-year medicals. It's 45.
It's brought down.
That's in 6 years for me.
That's now for me.
What the fuck? That's not okay. I'll be honest with you. I saw that and I could have cried.
I've got nearly 10 years on that. I've only just turned 36 in your face. It's my birthday the other day. Fuck off.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But it's one of them things of what are we supposed to do in the last years? Because are we supposed
the
to be
last years of your life? What do you mean? The last
last years of your working life.
Yeah, the last years of your working life. Because your medical, is it? Oh, fuck, I can't remember. I can't find it now.
Yeah, but a lot of people by then might have worked and moved into an office or moved around a bit or done.
I mean, I guess that is what it'll have to be. But like,
I'm just going to create games.
This is a question for other people who aren't fucking really making. Well, actually, I'm going to try and make this game and hopefully make my millions. Probably won't, but
we've got quite a lot of people that like have been struggling with skips and been working at EMS for years, and now they're working in the yard. They're working in like a metal shed or like on the line or in machines in the yard and things like that in the office. So. There's chances for people to move up, do different things in businesses.
It is, but you know what? I quite enjoy doing what I do. I quite enjoy being like an operator. I don't really want to. I don't want to work in an office. I started this because I was in an office and I fucking hated it. I hate people
in the office. It's not this week.
So you know it, right? People are knobheads.
Shit.
In an office.
In the office, drivers are shitheads.
Well, do you not find like is it not? Because having worked in an office, I find it quite bitchy.
It can be, but I find our workplace quite bitchy with the drivers. But I've been in the office because my boss has been off, so I've been covering all the work scheduling and things like that. And I don't know about you up there. Have you got a massive driver shortage at the moment?
In parts, yes.
We've literally within the space of like a week, we lost about 6 drivers, and then before that, we've literally like lost all our drivers. We've got about 26 trucks EMS in Exeter, and there's only about 5 of us that are original drivers, and still we're still down by about 7 drivers at the moment. There's still trucks parked up. It's just ridiculous. So we're trying to like book jobs on for the amount. So everyone's working extra hard. Everyone's getting pissed off. So everyone's like, it's just really hard to try and schedule anything because no one wants to do the work because they're already working so fucking hard. And then you get let down by agency drivers and then you end up short of about 3 drivers and trying to schedule it out. It's just like I've had the past 3 days of utter shit.
Just quickly, I'm having an orgasm. I'm having an orgasm.
Nice.
With a person in the chat who's just popped up because we're doing this live for the patrons. Have you guys seen the video of the dent driver tipping his load?
Yes, that is so good.
Right.
Yes.
So do you know what I used to do? Do you remember my original videos where I used to be in that Arctic doing like waste? That's awesome. Thanks, David.
I don't remember you doing any of that. I only remember as a driver.
I used to work for Dent Logistics.
Oh, did you?
That was my first Arctic job, and basically we had these what's called a walking floor trailer, David, and basically where it walks out the waste.
It's a giant glorified skip.
He's basically and the driver supposedly, and just to point out as well, I have a friend at Dent's, and I've actually asked him about this. To find out what the crack was, and I will read you the official statement.
Was it one of the drivers that actually worked there then, or was it just a random dude?
Yeah. It was at Hespin Wood, he said. Apparently his manager pissed him off on Friday, so he went in and just did that.
And that was it. So basically, he just tipped out his load, David, on the weighbridge, didn't he? Is that right?
Yeah, tipped the whole fucking load out on the weighbridge.
But it's not a quick it's not like a tipper where it just goes up. It takes quite a while to tip.
Takes time.
How did he get that far?
And not only that, if you're on a weighbridge, you can't open the back doors. And you have to open them up fully because the stuff can get caught. It's going out. So he's had to open them back doors off the weighbridge, drive onto the weighbridge, and it's not 20 minutes to tip. It's less. It is less than that. It's about maybe 5 minutes, but it is still enough time.
7 to 8 minutes.
Yeah. It's It's enough
but then
time
in the
to make
video,
it, like...
he's actually at the point where he's sweeping out as well. He's actually there sweeping the back end out.
The fucker. He's not only has he tipped out on this weighbridge, but he's been courteous enough to himself to go and sweep the fucking thing out and get rid of the rest of the rubbish.
And that's what he's doing in the video. He's sweeping out.
It's just absolutely bonkers. Do you want to send you this link to it, David, so you can have a look at it?
I'm trying to find it right now. Is it YouTube?
I will forward it to you on WhatsApp. Is what I'll do. So it's on WhatsApp.
Do me a favor. Do it on Discord. I don't have WhatsApp on my computer. Sorry. I realized that today when I was trying to send you guys the link. I'm like, oh, I don't have WhatsApp anymore. Oh, that sucks. Okay, but anyway, so that would be very interesting to see. Ooh, I'm watching other videos. Oh, don't do that. Anyway, sorry. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole now of accidents. But
it's pretty good. I have to admit, our weighbridge gets pretty we get a massive queue as well. So I'm surprised it's not happened at our place yet.
What do you reckon? Like someone would actually do that on yours? Like, have you had any? What's the angriest person you've ever had?
I don't know what the angriest one is, but at the moment, like, our weighbridge, because we've got so much traffic going in, because we've got incinerators and everything going in, we've got so many Arctic, the weighbridge physically can't deal with it. And like, it's not the quickest system we've got on it now. And sometimes, honestly, I do a lot of local and like next door things, don't I, that are literally within not even a minute's drive.
Yeah.
And it's actually quicker for me to go and grab the bin than it is to just tip it. Like, I don't like the whole job itself should take like 10 minutes, if that. It took me 2 hours to do 2 of these 10-minute jobs.
Fuck me.
That's how crazy bad our weighbridge is at the moment.
What are they going to do about it? Because there must be. Is there a way of like making the system faster, so at least you can pass them through quicker? Not really.
All we've tried to do is we've tried to weigh other places, because we've got other weighbridge sort of near the vicinity that are part of like our head office and things. So we've gone on there and we've just taken records of the weight and then filled them in later and let them know, and just things like avoiding the weighbridge so we can just get on and deal with it is what they've kind of brought in. But basically they need a second weighbridge just purely for like us drivers, and so we can actually get on, because when you're given like a full stack of work and then you sat for an hour waiting to tip a bin, you can't get half your work done. It's ridiculous.
But like, we've had it where on some places where you go and weigh in, you type in your, type in your registration, and you come on the out weighbridge, and again you type in the registration, and then you come to a machine where the ticket's done. So it's already got your in and out.
So it does everything for you, basically. Yeah. Which makes total sense, and that's what we need, is a second weighbridge that we can just deal with ourselves, which doesn't need someone to do it for you. Dealt with, go and tip your shit. Done.
That's cool.
But yeah,
it's funny that you guys are mentioning this. It's just my new game. Well, it's a mini game in a big game. So I got a bunch of mini games going on, but for another big one. But anyway, it's weighing your truck. So there's 3 scenes. All right, you got the scene where you're actually loading the truck yourself, and all the pallets weigh a different amount. Now, just before I go on, over here we get weighed all the time on the road at weigh stations and all that. So our axles need to be correct. You can't have have 40,000 pounds just sitting on the front axle. You know what I mean? As in, like, we have. So anyway, so the first scene is that you can either you get your mouse or your finger and you drag your pallets onto the trailer. All right, a top down view. And then you, again, they're all going to weigh different amounts. So again, the more advanced you're going to get, you're going to be different amounts. And then you go to the next scene, and now you got to adjust your trailer. So you're going to have to slide your axles back and forth and all that kind of thing, making sure. And then you go to the next scene, and then you're going to have to weigh your truck and trailer and so if it's wrong, you got to go back to the adjustment scene, and you got to start moving some stuff around. And it's I hopefully this will. This is basically a training game. Yeah. You know what I mean? So again, it's something that and all the physics are going to be exactly to the way it should be. As in, like, where, well, if you do this, you can't do that. Like, basically, you can actually adjust your fifth wheel on your truck as well. You can have it's like a 1.5 to 2 feet of distance. You can adjust it. So if you have it all the way forward, that means you're going to be adding weight to the steer axles, and adding more weight to your drives. But anyway, it's just like, so there's going to be all that, and it's driving me crazy because I'm dealing with Gemini this time, and she's helping me. She's helping me write it.
I think they've gone too far with it, because is it £80,000 you're allowed?
We're allowed £80,000, yeah. Usually we get a load. The max loads we get are around 45. Nobody really puts 45, more than 45 on it, because then because a sleeper truck with a full tank of diesel, with trailer and all that kind of thing is basically around £35,000. So no more than £45,000 gets put onto our trailer. So sometimes we're dealing with pounds here, you know what I mean? Sometimes I have to take my chains off my off my truck, and I actually open up the door in the back so I could put my chains. When I say chains, my snow chains, I put it onto the back of the trailer, and okay, now I'm legal, and because I stupidly fueled up. You weren't supposed to fill up your truck before you pick up the load, but I did that. But not knowing that I was getting this load, and then they put a different load on me. I'm like, oh shit! I just fueled up. Oh boy. Okay. I hope, fingers crossed, because sometimes you have to have like a quarter tank all the way home. You could be going from Denver to Portland, and which is like 1,500 miles, and you basically have to have a quarter tank the entire way. Because of the weight of the fuel. It's just funny.
I've done that the other way before, where I've gone in with because I know it's. But like £80,000 is only 36 tons.
UK tons, yeah.
But that £80,000 isn't. That's not including the truck, is it?
That's including the truck and trailer.
So what the fuck are they doing? Why do you have to be so fancy with it? Because we're 44. Mm-hmm. So what's 44 tons in pounds?
Don't forget, it's American pounds as well, isn't it? Isn't that a different thing as well?
I think.
Is it?
No, I think a pound is a pound. I thought a ton is different. An American.
A ton's different. I thought something else was different as well.
Basically, £2,000 is an American ton, and so that I think that's.
The fuck is a long ton?
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah.
So we can carry essentially. It's £97,000.
That's a lot.
Take.
Wow. We can go more, but generally speaking, that's the rule. But if you go more than £80,000, now you got to have a different permit. You got to have a heavy haul. You got to have more axles.
So after 97, then we go what's called STGO, and there's like different classes of STGO depending on like what weight it is. Up to
the most weight I've ever had was 105,500. That was with 4-axle trailer, 4-axle truck, and you got to be careful about the weight on that as well.
Did you need a special license for that, or you just went?
No, you just have to have. Just the truck needs to have a permit. Basically, because you're putting more wear and tear on the roads.
Yeah.
With heavy, so they want their money to make that up. So which is understandable.
I don't get what the fuss is, because
what fuss?
Well,
define simply what fuss is going on.
So I'm in a rigid now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that rigid there is 32 tons,
which is the same as mine.
How many axles?
It's 4.
So you got 3 axles and steers.
Oh no, well, two steer, 2 drive.
Steer
I've got
normally.
2 steer.
Yeah, two steer, 2 drive.
As in, like, if you stopped and you turn your steering wheel all the way to the left, both axles,
then both the front and the next axle will turn.
That's so weird.
Unless you got.
That's so crazy for me.
There is. Trident is like another thing again. Or
Trident's amazing.
Because I used to have one where in my 4-axle truck, the tag axle was in front of the drives. When you did turn, that would turn, but if you were stopped, it wouldn't. It would only turn when you were driving, but it wouldn't turn.
That's got
a drop axle
for it, isn't it?
We call it a tag axle, I think. And
was that the very back of the truck?
No, and I'm talking about the very front. it's the next axle, basically.
Yeah.
It would be that one. You know what I mean? So it would turn only when you're moving.
So a tag axle to us is the rear.
Well, you know what? A tag.
Otherwise,
there is a tag axle at the very back of a trailer as well. Yeah. Maybe it might not be called a tag axle. Maybe it's just called a drop axle. You know.
Because
I might be wrong.
If it's in the middle, it's called a midlift to us.
Okay.
To us, or if it's on the back, then it's a tag axle.
God, it was over 20 years ago since I had those. So.
No. But we do have some where they've got like one drive and then 3 steer. And there's all sorts of different
there's lots of different setups, yeah.
But like the
standard
more
8-wheeler is what we've got, isn't it? Really, that is.
Well, no, you say this. I think it's the current standard 8-wheeler or the old standard because I think
it's going a lot to Trident.
Yeah, Trident's taking
over.
Have you
driven a Trident yet?
No, I haven't. I think the new Renault's coming. And I think they're Trident. I don't quote me on that, but I've heard
turning circle is like driving a 6-wheeler.
Is it really? Well, my turning circle of my current is shocking. It's for whatever reason. I think I don't have as much lock as the other 8-wheelers, so it's like a normal 8-wheeler, but worse. I mean, fuck me. There's a place where people have to shunt it once. I'll have to do it twice because you're not getting in there anytime soon.
The only thing I found with the Trident is you don't get grip quite as well. It struggles sometimes, but then you get overhang at the rear, so you got to learn the whole new way of driving.
Yeah, no, that'll be something that'll catch a few out.
The other thing I found, your steering is so light, really unbelievably light. You're if you're in the older trucks, it's really heavy, isn't it? Your steering will be so light. Honestly, you'll be like, wow, like that. But then if you suddenly, the thing I found is if you're going around a roundabout and then you slow down a little bit more, it almost puts it into steering for shunting. And then your steering suddenly just goes, oh, and then turns more. And you're like, fuck. You have to pull back your steering. Yeah. So when you learn, beware of all that.
So
it's very
weird.
Good.
On ours, or on mine at least, if I'm going through a roundabout, and I probably shouldn't say this, but if I'm going through a roundabout, and if I've got a little bit of get up and go about me, I've had that truck sideways a few times through the corner because I turn traction control off when it's wet. I do.
You should be admitting this.
Should I not? But I don't know. I find the traction control. You'll put your foot down. And it goes, and you can fucking feel the traction control trying to do its job, and you'll set off somewhere, and you're like, fucking hell, I'm doing 5 miles an hour. What's the crack, lad? What's the fucking crack? So I'd knock it if it's wet, properly. If it's pissing it down, TC goes on. If there's chance of aquaplaning, stuff like that. But when I'm talking about when it's damp, it's rained and it hasn't rained for a little while, and you can just see it's a bit damp everywhere. So it's fine.
You just go without traction control.
I just knock that traction control off. But if you're careful with the rest, I've had it where I've had to put lock on the other way, and do a Scandinavian skip. Oh yeah, you can fucking have them things shifting about
Gavlar in the chat as well has just said his Scania Tridents are a lot heavier on the steering. So our Volvos are different then because ours are very light, unbelievably light.
I've always noticed Volvos are always light on steering.
Even my new one, 73 plate now. That's really light, and that's a standard axle, standard 8-wheeler. And I was in a really old one the other day, and I'm like, fucking hell, really putting a lot of effort. And then I get back in mine, and you're one hand. Honestly,
yeah,
it's a hell of a difference. So maybe it's a Volvo thing. It's just the best, obviously. Just the best. You've jumped in.
What are you looking at, David?
Is that what you're talking about? Hold on a second.
Move it across. What the fuck is that?
What
the fuck is that?
That's pretty much
exactly it's the axle design. I don't know what fucking truck that is.
What is that?
I have no idea. It's just a rigid. I just typed out rigid, and I was just wondering because I just can't believe they're turning. There's 2 steers. I'm like, holy shit, there is 2 steers. That's going to be so weird. Can you And it moves exactly when it's stopped and everything. That's just
yeah,
so...
yeah.
So
if you have to when you have to shunt it, I will say if you have to on mine at least, if you have to shunt it, or if you have to kind of like do a turn backwards, I usually have to give myself just a couple of extra, like maybe 6 inches, just so I can slightly roll forwards, because fucking hell, you're trying to use both hands to try and dry steer it. It's fucking obviously because you're dry steering 2 axles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so if the power steering's not good enough, you're basically having to fucking rat round this having to rat round 4 wheels, which it's shit.
But yeah, they're pretty cool. I have to admit, I do enjoy driving them.
So that you have a 4-axle rigid vehicle.
Yes. We can also have those. Yes.
And
then there's a 6-wheeler.
Why were you saying that? You started off, I feel like you drifted off. You didn't come back.
Oh, who? What, me?
Yeah, when you were saying as in like, so you have a 4-axle and you were talking about the weights, I think, or you wanted to talk about the weights because that's what we were going on about. Eventually, I want to dip into the, like, are you guys, have you got a max amount you can have on each axle? Or is it just the truck by itself?
Is it 9 tons or something like that?
Yeah, it's a maximum on each axle.
It's quite hard to get to that amount, really.
Also, like the electric trucks that we've got now. So we've got a standard 4-wheeler, obviously 18 tonner normally, but because it's electric, it's 19.5 now.
So again, it's what? Sorry,
so it's an 18-ton lorry.
Yeah,
but because it's an electric truck, it's now classed as a 19.5 because of the battery weight.
They did this with the rear steer trailers that have got the extra like 2 feet on them, or sort of like 2 meters on them. Thank you very much. Say in the chat, someone just said LST trailers, and they're allowed an extra 2 tons on them for some bizarre reason. So they're allowed 46 tons, which is that'll be like £100,000 or just over £100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't really get.
They just seem to make the rules up as they go along.
Yeah, I think they realise. But then, what's the tear weight of that electric truck? Is it?
Gav's also pointed out 6-wheelers go up to 28 ton as well, because they're 26 normally. What's sorry, Tom? What did you say?
Really?
Yeah. What's
the tear weight like in comparison?
What's the tear weight?
In comparison to
I think it's a good like 12.5 ton, but that's on a skip lorry. Don't forget. So it's skip gear. But whereas like the comparison of an 18 ton would be like about 10.
How many axles?
It's just standard 8-wheeler, 4-wheeler.
So the tippers, which have got the tipping gear on them.
Yeah.
Like we've got 13 tons, so only a ton extra.
How much is your tear weight on your lorry? I know you've got the crane on yours, but how much is yours approximately?
We don't need to talk about my tear weight, I don't think.
Why not?
Why not?
Because you don't care?
No,
because in my head it's only 9 ton, which means I can put X amount on.
It's 17 tons, mine.
What, your tear weight 17? Is that because you've got the?
It's more than an Arctic. Yeah, it's because I've got the tipping gear and I've got the crane. I've got fucking outriggers. That's what the
Ro-Ros are. That's the Ro-Ros as well. If I've got
17 tons.
Yeah, if I've got a big 40-yard Ro-Ro, like the big yellow thing, I'm about 14. No. 17, well, that's just as it is. That's just 17,400. Just as it is, without a bin, probably about 15.
Yeah. No, I'm 17 tons. If you want to know what we're talking about, my truck, type in DAF 8-wheel grab wagon, or maybe just DAF grab wagon.
How much were your tippers originally when you had tippers? They're only like what, 13?
Yeah, 30, just over 13.
Ours are 15.65 tons. That's our tear weight in America.
Yeah, that checks out. But that's obviously dependent on the tractor unit. Some of the tractor units will obviously weigh a lot more. But yeah, that's
generally speaking.
It's about right for about 15, 16 tons depending on what it is, because obviously the trailers, like the one at Booths that I had there, that was an Arctic, and that was only 14 tons. It was just under 14 tons, I think it was. It was fucking light, was that thing. But yeah, like this thing here, because it does, and you can tell, like, with how much it uses on brakes, it fucking eats brakes, does mine thing. Someone's just spotting the thing, says his current shot. By the way, when all we're talking about is just weights. Someone's out there is going to go, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?" But someone in the chat said,
"But then say that as well, like
200.
Our Roro wagon drag is 18.5 ton tear. Yeah.
Well, actually, so I'm having an orgasm. It's just said that he's 18,200. So I think you're the Jenkins driver, aren't you? Is it the Jenkins driver? It must be. That has to be.
Yeah.
I was going to say 18,200. That has to be walking floor. There's no other way that could be anything else.
The Roro wagon drag without the trailer is 18,500. Yeah. When you put the trailer on, which is about 6 ton, that's your tear weight before you even loaded any waste onto it. So what's that? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 ton is your tear. And then you got to try and work out 2 bins weights to put on your truck and trailer. You ain't got much to play with.
Yeah.
It's just pointless sometimes. It just doesn't make sense.
But like,
I can't believe you guys are still going.
I know.
I'm like, I know. But like the fact that, because what do we say? You're 36 tons. So like it's nearly for some of our trailers. So like the longer LST trailers, which is probably about the same length as a US trailer, they're allowed 46 tons. So it's 10 tons more.
Yeah, but then they can't
go
on the road as 46 tons. They can only go on as 44.
Yeah, they can. They can go 46 tons.
They might be high rated for that, but they can't legally go on the road as 46.
I'm pretty sure they. Let me double check this.
You can't legally go on the road over 46 or 44 ton. You're only allowed 44. That's your limit.
Oh, someone's actually put down he's only allowed 44 tons. I thought an LST could legally carry 46.
It's high rated
but
for
no,
it.
it's
like,
not.
We've got skip wagon drags. Skip wagon
legally
drags
can only do 44. Right, I didn't know this.
As well.
Right, okay.
The Roro wagon drag is actually high rated. The trailer's high rated for 20 ton. And then you got a 32 ton lorry. So you're high rated to the train weight, I think, is about 48 ton, but you can't carry that much.
Just quick, David. I hope you've got facts of wife to try and make this.
No, I don't think we do. I don't believe so,
dude. This podcast is a bust at this point.
Sorry about that.
So, do you
I think we're going to do a quiz.
Car?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, tell us about your new car. Yeah,
I got a new car.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Yeah. I've got
new car or a
Ford,
different car?
It's a new car to me. It's 61 plate. I've got a Ford C-Max. It's very nice.
What does the 61 plate mean?
Oh, it's 2011.
61 equals 2011.
So David,
basically
number plates,
UK.
Yeah.
I
thought you used letters.
No, we do.
Used to into 1999, 2001, something like that.
But the letters do mean something as well.
So now, basically, mainly is like the beginning of the year, you get like, I don't know, say for 2011, you get 11 in your number plate. For like halfway through the year, you get 61. And that's but then the previous years before that, the previous 10 years, you'd get 08 for 2008 or 58 for later on 2008. Whereas now we're in the New Year's or like the 20s, whatever it is, it's now what? 75 plate.
So we're now into the second half of 2025, so it goes to a 75 plate. 75. But then the first letters also mean something as well.
Do they?
So like,
it's random.
It's where it's registered. It's like different registration areas.
All
it's
right,
only
you got a new car.
The
61.
Last go on, and it's a C-Max, which I quite like.
Tell me why my vehicle reg is BJ61DDY.
1 second, I'll find out for you.
BJ.
In UK car registrations, what does the BJ stand for at the very beginning of it? The first 2 letters. Where's that registered?
Thanks, Gavlar. You've just pointed out because of my lay-by antics.
Go on.
What?
Tom, talking? No?
We're waiting for Gemini.
I can't find any information about car registrations beginning with BJ.
Okay, then no idea then.
Okay.
I wonder if it's custom, because I know P something is Penrith. There's
Well,
like a
obviously
Penrith
someone
one
likes
and...
being a blowjob daddy because that's what my number plate.
I wonder if
stands
I
for.
genuinely wonder if that's actually.
It's definitely a 61 plate. It's a 2011 plate car. Anyway, the car I sold. So I bought this for 1,600, which I think was really good price. It's really good, really nice. Everything's great. I sold my
Ipswich. Someone's put in the chat.
Oh, is that what that means? That's pretty cool. That makes it sound cooler than just BJ. Anyway, the my old car, the Focus that I bought for 500 quid a year ago, that one.
Yeah.
So I sold it for 600.
Wow.
I put it through an MOT, so I didn't lose out on it. I'd obviously been looking after it really well, or trying my best to drive it nicely. I sold it on a Monday. The guy messaged me by Wednesday saying the gearbox had blown up.
Okay. So what did you do?
I felt awful.
Okay.
But
did you?
My brother said, like, he was a bit of a boy racer, and my brother said, well, don't feel bad because you drive like a grandma. No offense. I'm like, yeah, I do drive like a grandma now.
So he's pretty ragged the fuck out of it.
But he's quite young. He was gonna I think he's ragged the fuck out of it. So for me, it might have lasted another year, but for him, he's redlined it way too many times, and it's just gone bang. Is what I can presume. Yeah. But I felt awful about it, and I didn't know what to do. Didn't know whether to give him money back. He didn't ask anything. He was a really nice guy, to be fair, and he was just like, well, shit happens. But he knew kind of what he was doing with cars anyway, and he was like, I found a new gearbox for 100 quid. I'm just going to put a new one in. I was like,
it's so easy. Yeah, it's like a car.
Yeah.
It's obviously that easy. But honestly, when your heart just sinks, and I was like, yes, result. I sold it for 600. And then I was just
so you actually, you got 100 quid out of it?
So I didn't lose out on that car at all.
So weird when that happens, yeah.
So effectively, my new car cost me £1,000.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's banging that. That's really, really good.
Manual or automatic?
It is a manual. I would love an automatic because I can't drive manual stick for shit anymore.
So, I was speaking to Chris, who obviously used to be. Yeah, I know, right? It's a blast from the past.
guy I replaced.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he was saying that he's got I hate pronouncing it like this, and we've had an argument about this. He's got a Dacia or a Dacia, as I like to call them, because obviously balls deep, Chris.
Isn't it? It is.
It's a Dacia is the correct term, but it sounds shit.
Is it?
And
it's Dacia, isn't it?
He's got a Dacia Jogger. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, you daft fucker? Why have you bought that? He's saying, well, actually, it's like 140 brake horsepower or something. Maybe slightly, 180 brake horsepower, I think it was, he said, because it's a hybrid engine.
Is this a car? Sorry.
Yeah. It looks shite. It doesn't look great. It looks, actually, I say this, it actually looks like a Volvo, one of the Volvo estates. It's got like kind of from the back of it, it does look a bit like that. But he's saying he's getting like, is it 60 something miles, 68 miles to the gallon out of it?
Wow,
I was
that's
like,
good.
God damn! And it's not like a plug-in chat hybrid either. It
just does it itself.
It's one of the ones that works like the F1s, where like under braking it does it. God damn, that sounds fucking fire. That like, so I was looking at getting an S Max when this contract runs out. But I might get one of them because it actually sounds really fucking good. So the inside looks a bit old.
Hybrids and other things though, you can get those sort of hybrids and others.
But for the price of it, like it was like the price was really good.
I quite like the Dusters on those. I think they look quite cool.
You actually like the Duster? I
think they look quite cool.
No, they don't. To me, it doesn't look. It's not a car that I've gone. Yeah, look at that Dacia. Look at that fucking Dacia. What a fucking nice car that is. Let's see what.
I don't. What?
David has no idea.
Was that your opinion? Was that the whole thing? Yeah, no, not.
No, yeah.
But basically, it's like the Wish
never heard of those
at all.
Land
Rover, isn't it?
I should probably just be googling this shit.
That's the best way I can explain it. It's like Land Rover went to Temu.
What?
Temu?
Temu, Wish. You never heard that term?
You said Land Rover went there.
It's like
I'm saying it's like a Wish version of Land Rover. So like you order a Land Rover and you get one from Wish and you end up with a
the Asian companies that have really cheap stuff.
Wish?
It was so funny at first.
It was funny.
Fucking hell.
I will say, I know I'm getting old. I know I'm getting old now because Kale's got some stuff and she got it on TikTok Shop.
Oh, that is a big thing.
I've done that many times.
Have you?
Oh yeah.
I was like, you got it on TikTok, but they just sell shite. It's all fucking Chinese knockoff bollocks. And like, apparently it's not. Apparently there's loads of really good stuff on there. I won't be fucking using it. I'll stick with Amazon. But like, it'll come a point.
I will search it on Amazon as soon as I see it on TikTok just to see what the price difference is.
But what's going to happen is, and this is the same thing of like, you always get like these Goliaths where you think, oh well, nothing could ever take Amazon down. Nothing could ever take Amazon down. And then something like TikTok Shop will come along, and that'll be it. It'll get rid of it, and Amazon will be a thing of the past. I mean, think about it, like when we were kids, and it was Argos.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were kids,
Argos
nothing could have taken on Argos. It was the Goliath, exactly, stuff like that. But something comes along, and it
basically that's what Amazon really is, isn't it? Is Argos? Because if you ever wanted something that wasn't kind of unique or whatever, right? Well, you know what? I'm not in the mood for shopping a few different stores. It's going to be at Argos, and there we go. And
Amazon have branched out on so many other levels of things, though, that they can't really go no wrong. Surely. You
say that, but what? Like you say this, but. Think about what happened again. Like Argos being a classic, like they had so many options. Like no matter what it was, you flick through the Argos catalog, you would find it.
Christmas, that was a big.
Oh my god, we were so excited for that. All the toys. When we were writing stuff for Santa Claus, we had to make sure that we put the numbers down, the page number and the number and the product number.
Stock check.
I'm almost quite sad actually that is not a thing. I might just get Logan back into that now.
They don't do a catalog.
They don't. No, they do.
No, the Argos catalog is gone. Yeah, I know, right?
I feel like they should bring that back one year.
Well, you don't need it if it's online. Everyone has there's no need for it. What a waste of paper.
It's not the same though. Like
it's not.
Be able to flick through.
And it's the like.
And then you got to search for stuff. You can't just randomly find stuff. Like in a catalog, you go, "Ooh, well, that's
you
amazing."
can do that on Amazon.
Book of Dreams. You know why it's laminated? To catch the tears of joy. Barely anyone.
No.
Oh, I do remember going through Argos catalog. That's so many memories, man. I miss those days.
There's always a page that was stuck together. It was always the one that you fucking wanted as well. You had to try and peel the pages apart.
You looked at it so many times. So good.
You know what? I do miss. Like I remember getting a Hornby book, and I was going to get a Hornby train, and I remember I must have spent hours looking through that and imagining what each one was like. And I will say the one thing I think that is so undervalued these days, and I find it as well. I find that I'm worse for this. And again, YouTube Shorts, we're going to talk about it just briefly. Being bored. It's something that just doesn't happen anymore, does it? No one's bored. It's everything. So like I was watching a YouTube video this morning, and I was like, oh fuck, this isn't going fast enough. So I skipped through it and skipped through it. I found the answer that I wanted. I was like, cool, right, okay, let's go, next one. And I was like, oh well, maybe just watch shorts at this point. And I thought, wow, that's so ADHD of me that I couldn't watch a 6-minute video to find out all the other information about the Titanic. I just had to find out that there were binoculars and he could have got them, and that was that.
Yeah.
That was my rant.
No. It's a good rant. It's a topic in a way, because my kids, like, so. I was telling Tom, or I think it was Tom before you joined, Chloe, that I had a bunch of stuff I needed to do, and for the last 2 weeks, I think we've stopped letting our 2-year-old have a tablet. during stuff, whatever. It's because he's a zombie. He's absolute zombie. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we need to stop. But today I was like, you know what? I'm not in the mood for him right now. I've got stuff to do. I got some cleaning to do. I got to sort out the podcast stuff and all that kind of stuff. So I threw him in front of it, and he was there for the whole time, except for when I had to change his diaper because he was poopy. But other than that, as soon as he was done, he was back to the tablet, and the way he scrolls through the tablet too is like he'll see what he wants, and then he'll tap the screen, so he gets the bottom menu, so he can swipe to the left or to the right, so he can click on another thing, and then he'll get that, and he'll get rid of the extra icons at the very bottom of the screen. And again, this is a 2-year-old doing this, and he'll tap on the screen. Okay, no, next one, no, okay, Blippi. 15 seconds later, he's changing again, and he's changing it again. He's non-stop changing it, and
out of that stage of changing constantly.
Yeah, so we did take the tablet away and everything, and then we just we don't mind it so badly on the actual TV because he can't change the channel. He can't, not for a while, not until he can actually start saying Alexa properly. He does the cutest thing. I'm sorry, he hears us saying Alexa, play Blippi on YouTube. So, but what Caleb does, he says, Alexa, play la 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 la. And then it wouldn't happen. Alexa, play la 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 la. And he's all confused. But that's what mommy and daddy do. They say Alexa, play, and then all of a sudden, la 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 la. But he can't say Alexa quite well, perfectly. It's like Exa, you know what I mean? So, but he has yesterday. I had to plug out Google. We have another smart device in our kitchen called the Google Dot, and you got to say, "Hey Google," and he now knows how to say, "Hey Google," and he was constantly going.
Just anyone who's got this on the TV, because we do get pictures of people watching it on the TV. We've just activated everything in your house, so I apologise sincerely for that.
Do we apologise?
Alexa, buy new diapers and add them to the cart and pay now.
David's address.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the cutest thing in the world.
Giant dildos.
Add to cart or buy now. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully they're using headphones, but I think Jimmy Kimmel used to do that.
If anyone gets these, by the way, I want some photos.
That would be funny.
That would
be really funny. Sometimes on my phone I have Gemini. Oh, right now, shit. Sorry. Gemini, there we go. Gemini reacts on my phone to Hey Google, and of course sometimes they kind of half talk to each other. Gemini and Google, even though they're the same company or whatever, right? But it's just a different, Gemini is proper AI. The Dot is just takes simple commands, and but the child, he's trying to get it to play. So he knows how to say, "Hey Google, pause," because we say, "Stop listening." Fuck. Just stop. How do you make it to stop listening?
Bloody phone.
Shit, why is Hey Gemini not a thing?
Maybe it is. You can actually change. You can change the activation. Like outside in our patio, we have an Alexa Dot. And so we had to keep changing that because Caleb started to learn how to say the word, the activation load. So it was Echo, but now it's like Echo, play, Echo, 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 Echo. And then it's all of a sudden playing a song by Echo or playing a song that has a word with Echo in it. I'm like, okay. So now it's Ziggy. We've changed it to Ziggy. So now let's see if
have you guys got a Google Home?
Yeah, it's Google Dots.
Do you use it?
Well, I use it as an egg timer mainly.
Oh, okay. Have you noticed it's gone fucking dog shit recently?
I don't use it.
I think it's preparing. I think it's preparing for the Gemini update for it all.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to take over, right?
Well, I ask it to play some sleep sounds, and then it starts playing rock music and shit like that, and I'm like, you're not listening to me at all. And it even tries to repeat what I've said, and it just gets it wrong.
Yeah.
My wife told me that sometimes I'll be talking away to Gemini when I'm doing my editing or whatever, and she gets very cringy when I get a little upset. Because I'm sometimes not the nicest person in the world when I'm talking to Gemini. I was like, seriously, why would you send me that shit? Well, like, what the fuck? Seriously, you are wasting my time right now.
Really?
All right?
I feel bad when I talk.
I know, and so she gets a little uncomfortable. But it doesn't happen all the time.
Slavery, is it not?
Right. It's just, here's the thing. It's just like, the reason why I say it. No, I am paying. The fact that I am paying money for it, I know I'm paying only $20 a month for the version that I'm using or whatever. Right? It's just like, I have 2 days of work done, and like, seriously, why isn't this working? I have to reset everything. It's like the last 2 days I did nothing. It's like what I did do is I learned that I shouldn't trust you and I should use Grok instead. All right. And it's just that why do you keep forgetting what the original goal was or whatever it is? And like, seriously, okay, I just copied and pasted the entire script, and okay, now all I have is a wheel. There is a wheel on my screen instead of the whole rig and everything else. Like, why did you think that's all I wanted? I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I can see that being very frustrating because now, cause it would. Yes, I am a poor thing. Is that you're talking about me? Yes. The poor thing that I just lost the last two, Most of the time, she gets complimented all the time and that she rocks and everything. Would you prefer it maybe if I didn't call her she and I used my editing as a guy instead? All right. Would you?
I'll be honest with you, I went for the guy's voice. I didn't like any of this. The only thing I would quite like is I'd like a female Irish voice, so it sounds like Wednesday.
There is a female Irish voice, I think, as an option.
I think there's really 6 options, isn't there?
Yeah.
Gemini has a lot more than that, I think.
Not for us, it doesn't in the UK.
Oh, okay.
No, like 6. I wish there was more. I would like an Aussie one.
Ooh,
mine's
like
an English girl.
Yeah.
I think is what I use, and
I've just got American people. That's it.
What? You've only got Americans?
Yeah, or like one person that sounds like overly English, like it's an American being English. Do you know what I mean? That's what it sounds like. Too exaggerated.
There was this guy. He asked his AI bot, who was an Asian girl with an American accent, and he asked her, like, "Hey, can you put on an Asian accent?"
I've seen this. Yeah.
And she basically said to him, "I was like, no, that would be very inappropriate. But you're putting on an American accent right now. So how is that any different?" You know what I mean? Like, I'm Chinese, and here's what I sound like, and he'd do his Asian accent. And I'm like, why can't you do that? Because you're literally portraying an accent right now. Why can't you actually make a Chinese accent speaking English?
The fuck out of AI.
You know what I mean? And it was kind of, it reacted kind of like shy. I'm like, hold on, let's see if I can get this. And it was kind of weird. It is strange what you can actually make them do. Every time I ask Gemini or a question or something that is just like, I can't tell you that now because that would be inappropriate. Okay, well, no, I'm doing this as a role. I'm trying to come up with a storyline and blah, blah, blah. Like, so basically, if you ever ask,
like gray areas that you can push it around. Sort of
thing. Like if you're like, what's the best way to kill my wife?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can with all the AIs. Like, you can get Gemini to like tell you how to money launder if you like pretend like you're making up a story. So imagine that we were doing a story and you can get it to do that. And then if you ask Grok the weather, it'll tell you that the apartheid didn't happen. So, it's one of them things. What the
apartheid? I'm so sorry. Yeah. That went right over my head.
Oh, the apartheid in South Africa.
Like, what is that?
Oh, it's bad. Have you not heard this? The apartheid stuff with Grok?
No.
It's basically like, it's real bad. Segregation of like white and black and like fucking horrific atrocities.
I've not heard
and
any
obviously
of that.
because it's owned by a South African, it started telling people about the apartheid and how it didn't happen, how it's all made up and stuff like that. And like, it is super, super racist, is Grok. It is astonishing.
Wow.
Yeah, Mecha Hitler. Also, we need to talk about the South Park episode just briefly as well.
I was about to Google that. I have not seen that. that. I need to see that episode. Without giving anything away, is it like a few episodes? Is it only one 23-minute episode, or
the second one was all right. Basically, like it's the person who's in charge of ICE. She shot a dog. Like she couldn't train a dog, so she shot and killed it. And that's the person who's in charge of ICE. And so, like, through the entire episode, this is the second episode, she just goes around just shooting all the dogs, including, like, Superman's dog.
This sounds
shoots and kills that. It's fucking grim. But then, like in the first episode, it just takes the piss out of Donald Trump. And he's in bed with Satan, and he's got a tiny
like Saddam Hussein used to be before.
And then at the end of it, they have exactly. They have an AI video of Donald Trump walking through the desert, and then his tiny penis talks to him. It's unbelievable. And this is after they signed a $1.5 billion contract with Paramount, and the first thing they do is this fucking thing. It's amazing. It is the most fucking baller move. I've not watched South Park in years, and I was like, go on, you've earned yourself a few watches this season.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I've watched nearly every episode bar the last 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons.
Well, there's only 2 episodes out on this new season. It's well worth it. Right. On that note.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Bring it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I need.
Apparently, you need to take a large shit.
I honestly do. I genuinely do.
I know your body that well. I really do.
It is brewing, my good friends. It is bottling up. And on that note, thank you so much for listening.
Wow,
if you haven't listened, how the fuck have you got this far? But we shall see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening. Our podcast manager is David. Thank you, David.
You're very welcome.
He's also our editor as well, so that's very good of him.
Yeah,
that was the second.
You're very welcome.
Say it again. Yeah. Obviously, host myself, Tom, Chloe, and David.
Thank you very much, guys, for being hosts and co-hosts.
Oh, thanks. I actually like that. That was really nice, actually.
I didn't think I was going to get thanked, but that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
And let's thank some other people. We've got our lovely Patreon people. We've got I'm Having an Orgasm, Jack Goodwin, Justin Reaney, Phil Starkey, Stephen. This month's giveaway winner is Trucker Nozzer. It's not. That's not a thing. That's not a thing we do, but thank you anyways. We've also got Big Mike, Gavin Williams, Neil Rees, and Danny Flynn, the wanking master. Fucking legends, a lot of you. Don't forget to go and give us love on social media and share us and all of that stuff. But we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.